But we were just talking about the watching the movies Cuties. So we'll continue with that. We were talking about the movie Cuties and my thoughts on that. So welcome to the Conscious Hour again. This is Kathleen, your conscious coach. I am chosen an educator, author, speaker, and writer, chosen by God. Yes, love it. This is the Conscious Hour with Kathleen. I'm your conscious mind coach. Make sure you tag and tell a friend. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, tag, share with a friend. If you're on Instagram, share and tag with a friend, repost. If you're on Periscope, hi Periscope. I love my Periscopers, Facebook friends, and all. We're gonna get back into it again. I was talking about the movie Cuties. I did watch the movie. The movie was disgusting. Turn the music down. The movie was disgusting. It was highly intense. It was highly sexual. Saying or speaking to the fact of why it's important that we do not normalize this behavior. In fact, it's important that we stand up against this behavior. I was also commenting on how this is the behavior in the video is actually against the law. Really, that the behavior is actually against the law. And I literally went to the website to explain Section 18 USC 3509A9 gives a definition of what sexual explicit conduct is on Cornell Law School website. And this is why in the film where you see them dancing, alluding to sexual acts, humping, gyrating, sticking their fingers in their mouth, um, throwing their hair and all that. And I don't mean just throwing your hair. I mean honey, they were in it. They were living those moments. It was pretty much what you would see at a strip club if you had VIP or a room in the back. It was intense. It wasn't just, we used to the kids humping and bumping and pumping and all that, which I can't stand any of it. I'm not for it. Like, I'm just not for it at all. A lot of people are used to it. People are saying, well, you see stuff like this on TikTok all the time. You can see it in any of the little dance squads that the girl have going on, that they be doing all these little, dances and stuff. This is next level. The fact that the camera guys were all up in their business. I mean, the camera was in, you understand? The camera was in there, in their crotch, up their butts. Some of the scenes didn't even make sense, just in terms of she was taking her clothes off, acting the little girl, the main star, the black girl, was taking her clothes off. And even when she took her clothes off, she didn't take her clothes off like a little girl that didn't know what she was doing. She was like unzipping her jacket, slowly taking it off. It was what everybody is saying it is. It is child porn, period. It was child porn. It was straight up child porn. And then that one scene they went to where they were on the staircase and they were having like a dance moment where I guess in the movie they were trying to make it seem like I guess they had put a camera on the ground and that they were filming themselves. Well, we know that wasn't true. When I tell you that camera was all up in that girl's behind, I'm talking about it was in her vajayjay and all up in her butt. They made sure her panties and stuff was too little. All her butt was hanging out. And it's disgusting. If you're a parent, I'm telling you, do not let your kid watch this stuff. And then they had a part in the movie where they were, the religious part of it. They were like, she had been acting out and acting funny, and because the mom and dad were breaking up, or he was marrying another wife. They're of African descent, so they have their own culture or whatever. Some parts do. So I don't know if he was getting an extra wife or was leaving her and the family or what. But she's rebelling. So at one point, the mother's like, doing that whole snatch him up. What are you doing? Why are you acting like this? And then another scene, the mother and I think her grandmother had her in this room, and they're like throwing water on her. First they had called a priest over there, whatever. They're like throwing water on her. She has on a t-shirt and some drawers, underwear. She's all on the floor, dancing, shaking, camera all in her butt. They do all of that. I'm telling you, the sexual scenes are highly intense. So back to the law. 18 USC 3509A9, sexually explicit means actual or simulated. In this movie, these girls were touching themselves, like pretending to masturbate and touch themselves. Like I said, sticking their fingers in their mouth, throwing hair. It was intense. It was super intense. Like it was, this is real child pornography on Netflix. So simulating. Okay, so sexual intercourse, if it's simulating or actual sexual intercourse, including sexual contact or anything like that between persons or whatever. At one point, one of the girls in another group, not their group, flashed her breast, her naked breast. So they do have nudity because they do describe the movie as for mature audiences. So how can you have a movie that's for mature audiences? Why are they cutting me out every time? This is annoying. And I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Can somebody tell me in the chat if you can hear me or not? Oh, somebody said Cuties getting bad reviews. Okay. Thank you, Periscope. Can you hear me? I'm typing it in there. Can somebody respond and let me know if you can still hear me? Because I don't want to do this if you can't hear me. They're cutting me off for some reason. If you can, let me know if you can hear me. I'm looking at the chat right now. And I can't hear if. Give me a second. Nope. Hello. Can you hear me on this video? Can you please type in there if you can hear me? It said this video has no sound. That's weird. Can you type in the comments if you can hear me? Can someone type in the comments if you can hear me? Hmm. Can you hear me, guys? Hello? This makes me so angry. Can anybody hear me? Can you type in the comments if you can hear me? Hello? Can you just type yes? Oh, this is horrible. Why does it keep doing this?